Welcome to the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Crazy as hell. Hopefully it's not true, because he's still in the black community. I don't like hearing that. And but one story that I just heard recently, breaking news. You listen to PnB Rock?
No.
Yeah, they killed him. I heard they killed him today in LA at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I heard his same thing that happened to what's that dude from New York that had posted his address by mistake, and then the one that sounded like 50 Cent.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
I don't know why I can't think of his name.
It'll come back to come back. But yeah, he was out with his girl and his girl.
Pop Smoke.
Yeah, Pop Smoke. So just like Pop Smoke, PnB Rock was out with his girl at a Roscoe's Chickens and Waffles, and I guess his girl posted their location, and I guess some people came to either rob him or probably have issues with him, because in LA they got all type of gangs, you feel me? So you don't know, even these artists, they be in gangs and you don't really know. But I think they probably was trying to rob him.
So Haley, just to clarify, Chief Moore says somebody saw that Instagram post saying that he was at Roscoe's, and then that suspect came to the restaurant because of that, looking for the jewelry specifically. Is that what they believe right now?
Yes, he does believe that he was targeted because of the Instagram post. Now, I talked for an extensive amount of time to the property manager here, who's actually the one who gave him the chest compressions, the CPR, trying to save his life. And he confirmed with me that the rapper posted on Instagram in the back parking lot in a Cadillac with his girlfriend, telling people that they were here. He was in the restaurant for about 45 minutes, and then the girlfriend posted an Instagram story about her food when they were sitting at the table. And he, of course, made it clear that people need to be really careful what they're putting on social media, because you're putting yourself in a very vulnerable state. Obviously, nobody expected this to happen. It's just absolutely a tragedy.
And you know how it goes, you feel what I'm saying? Like, when you robbing some people be like, it's better to kill you than let you live to speak about it, or come back after me, or something like that. So I seen him on the floor, blood all over the floor. It looked like he wasn't moving. His girl was going crazy. But yeah, man, like, people don't understand that. That's why I don't like social media. I like social media because we get to use it as a platform, but I don't like social media to the point where now this is the reason why you're dying. People talk shit online, you die. People put their location, you die. But it's not even really too much that. The problem is these people that want everybody in your business, man. I'll be somewhere today and I'll post that shit 3 months from now, because I don't need people in my business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and not just that, all my memories is not for the world. You feel what I'm saying? Like, intimate moments in my life, certain things, that's for me and my family. That's our moment. You feel me? And I feel like, everybody needs to show what they doing, where they at, when people don't really even give a fuck. Like, and the people that do care are the people that's normally gonna harm you. So hopefully he make it through. Hopefully he don't die over some bullshit, and hopefully he don't die over his girl, because you are the one that made this happen, because you want to post that you at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. You making it seem like you at Salt Bay. You over here like the Waffle House. Nobody cares. It's the Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully when we get off this podcast, and I'll go ahead and check up on it again, because it didn't say that he died, but I seen somewhere else it said that he died. So it's conflicting stories. I seen the actual video, not of the robbery or how they shot him, but him inside the restaurant, face down, blood all over the floor. Not it's like the movie, like if you get shot in the head and so much blood is on the floor, it's like you lost a whole lot of blood. And I think the paramedics was there, and they're like, where did he get shot? asking like, where's the gunshot wound to kind of like, stop the bleeding? Because even if they get there, if you lose too much blood, you're gonna die anyway. So let's go ahead and try to stop the blood from leaking out your body where you wind up dying. Let's try to save you, patch you up, and hopefully you don't got no internal bleeding. Because same like when it happened to Nipsey Hussle, people thought he was gonna survive because they didn't see no blood everywhere. They thought like, yo, he like, but it's internal bleeding. So unfortunate situation. Like, no, I swear it's worse now, more dangerous to be a rapper than anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're a rapper that is not known for having drama with people, like, hey man, this world is a crazy place. This is not a time where you want to flaunt your money. We're in a recession right now. Gas prices are crazy. It went down a little bit, but places in California still probably like $7-8. I'm just like, yo, like you can't gloat right now. This is not a good time to gloat because there's a lot of people that can't put food on their table. And there's a lot of people that can't put food on their table, but they just want what you have. So you got to mind yourself on how you move in this actual world. Because I remember when I was going to go ahead and buy probably like a $10,000 Cuban link. But then I told my homeboy about it. And he was like, nah, I don't think you should do that. The very next day, me and him seeing this dude at a gas station get robbed, shot, you feel me, for his actual Cuban link chain. So again, happy it didn't happen to me. Happy somebody, I'm pretty sure if I would have told you or Chris the same thing, it'd have been like, Wes, you really need that shit? You got a kid. Right. Y'all going to try to convince me not to get it. Rationalize. And that's the type of people you need in your life. If I'm going to do something that you like, oh, it ain't making no sense. Like, why would you do it? That's the people you need to surround yourself with so they can make you see the light. Because sometimes, you need that other person to see when you're doing wrong, even when you really don't think you're doing wrong. So.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you said it all right there. There's nothing else for me to really say on that situation. I mean, it's sad situation. Rappers die every year. Like every year you have at least one rapper die, which is terrible. It's terrible. But the thing about rap is like most of these rappers, they come from the hood, man. And they come from situations where things aren't, as nice. So that doesn't really leave because you become a rapper.
Yeah.
So that's an unfortunate situation. But anyways, let's try to keep it positive on the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Yes.
Anything else you trying to talk about?
Nothing else. I'm just waiting for Saturday. You know what I mean? That's all I'm really waiting for. I'm waiting for that game. Saturday and Sunday. That's all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Texas A&M, and I'm waiting for the Baltimore Ravens. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah. Should be two good games. Let's go Canes. Let's go Dolphins. Let's go CanesCounty.com. MarcWes Sports Podcast. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube, of course. Subscribe, and also on Twitter as well. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you can get it, you can find it. Also, check out the Storm Tracker podcast. That's the CanesCounty.com podcast as well, where we talk everything Canes. So we can go ahead and close it out.
Yep. So if there's not anything else on this episode, we'll see you guys on the next episode of the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Peace.